closely followed by badger. What's going on, everybody? This is MattDoesFitness, and never say part A backwards. It's a trap. And that little bad boy was sent in by, and I've got my phone to pronounce this because it's a pretty bizarre name. Say Kuzma bro. Say Kuzmi bro. So Kuzma bro. Suguzma bro. I don't know how you say that. I imagine that isn't your real name. If it is, I apologise. But thank you very much for the joke. That was quality. Okay, so down to business. Now, I made this video, as I said I would, to set out my goals for the upcoming competition. So, it is literally a few days away. It's on Sunday. I've said it so many times now, but I am ludicrously excited. It's going to be the first time I've competed in anything for over 2 years. So, I literally am chomping at the bit. I can't wait. Now, I've pretty much decided on what I want to do, on my kind of game plan, my plan of attack, so far as what my opening weights are going to be and what my kind of goals are for the competition. So I thought I would outline them here, and again I'm using my trusty whiteboard because let's face it, it's pretty cool, and also you probably notice that. Right, without further ado, let's get on with it. So, if I do it in competition order, now obviously we're going to squat first. So, my squat target, my opening squat weight, sorry, is going to be, I think I've decided, as follows. Squat, and I'm going to go 205 kilograms, which is 452 pounds. So that'll be my opening weight. Now, I've only really kind of thought about it the last couple of days. I wanted to get all my sessions in before I knew exactly how I was feeling, but I'm feeling good. Now, obviously, what is it now, like a week and a bit, 2 weeks ago, I hit my squat PR of 473 pounds, which is 215 kilograms. Obviously, I am delighted with that PR. I'm really, really pleased with that. It's a massive PR, like 33 pounds in a few weeks, so that's obviously huge for me. But I reckon there's a little bit more there. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna come in at this weight, which, I mean, I know I've got that, and that's something that I can definitely hit. You know, I don't need to feel amazing to get that. That was, when I did my PR, I did this on the first of my 3 heavy singles, and it came up really nicely. You can go and watch the video, the PR session video. But yeah, it felt good, so I feel like that's something that, you know, I can come in at without kind of wasting a rep, so it's going to get me ready for the big one, but it's not so heavy that it's going to be a massive grind, fingers crossed. If it is, that's going to be awkward. And I mean, that's pretty much going to be my policy across my lifts. I don't want to waste attempts. Now, obviously, you've got to, you know, in the warm-up area, you've got to lift to get ready for the main lift, so I can't afford to, you know, spend loads of time building up for the lift, go and do a big lift, come back, do it again, over and over again. So I'm going to kind of use those 2 previous lifts prior to the big one to get ready for a massive one, but at the same time, I don't want to waste them. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to come out and do, like, maybe, I don't know, some people say you should pick something you can do for 3 reps every single day in the gym. Now, I don't personally agree with that, because for me, that's a waste. I can do that in the warm-up area, and then I can come out and do something a little bit heavier. I don't want to waste reps, so just drop the pen. And then, in terms of my my goal for my squat, my kind of target max weight, I'm going to say 220 kilograms, 485 pounds. That would be an 11 pound PR, a 5 kilo PR, which, you know, it's not a huge jump. Obviously, I've only done that PR like a week, 2 weeks ago, so obviously in that period of time it is a decent jump. Now, I don't think it's too optimistic. I feel like I think I've got that. You know, obviously when I'm fresh and I'm feeling good, I feel like I should have that, but it's not so huge that it's going to be unrealistic. And you know, I may fail it, but I wouldn't say it's like a big chance of me doing that. I'm confident, I'm feeling good, I feel like I can get that. 485 would be a nice mark to hit. You know, it is tempting. I would like to get 500, and obviously if, say, I do my second rep, which is going to be somewhere near that, and it feels good, I may well go higher, but at this stage, I'll be very, very happy to get that for my squat. It will be a PR, and I'll certainly take it. And the bench press. Okay, so my opening weight, I've been thinking about this for a little while. I'm going to go for 145 kilograms, 320 pounds. Now that, I mean, I guess that's relatively heavy. Like my PR is for 342 pounds, 155, so it's approaching that. But the issue I have with bench press is that if I do, after I do probably 2 or 3 heavy singles, my shoulders are screwed and I can no longer lower the bar comfortably. So I'm concerned that if I get to that stage and I almost drop the bar on myself, I may be able to lift the weight, but the guys spotting me will probably come in and take it off me because they're going to think that I've lost control, it's not safe, whatever. So I don't want to get to that stage, and therefore, ideally, I would like my second rep to be a PR attempt, if not very close to a PR attempt. What I'm saying is I'm not confident about doing 3 really heavy singles, like, close to maximal singles. So ideally I can hit it on my second attempt, but we'll see. So that is what I'll come in at, and then as far as the target goes, I don't really know. I mean, if I'm being kind of ambitious, I would really want to hit 160 kilograms. I've done my PR is 155, which is 342 pounds. 160 kilo, sorry, would be 352, I think. Basically, just over 350 pounds. That's a massive landmark, and that is the target I set myself at the start of the year to hit this year. So if I can get that, that will obviously be really satisfying. The issue I have is that the last couple of weeks, my bench press has started to plateau. Admittedly, the last kind of few days, it's felt a lot better, so hopefully I'm back on track, but I don't want to kind of count my chickens. Whereas previously I would have been very confident about hitting a PR, I'm now not so confident. So we'll see how I feel on the day. Again, obviously it depends as well how my shoulder reacts to the squats that obviously I'll be doing immediately before. But yeah, fingers crossed I can get that. I mean, obviously any PR will be nice, but that 350 pounds would be a really nice landmark to hit. So fingers crossed I can get that one. And finally, the deadlift. My plan is as follows. I'll come in at 230 kilograms, 507 pounds. I think that's pretty standard. Like, that's going to be heavy enough to get me kind of fired up, get me feeling good, get a bit of confidence in there. Not too heavy that I'm going to fail it. So hopefully I'll come in, I'd get that reasonably quick, come up nice and quick, feel confident, and from there I can kick on. My target in terms of my total to hit for my deadlift is going to be, I want to get 250 kilograms, which is 551 pounds. Now, as with my bench press, 550 pounds was my target for my deadlift at the start of the year that I wanted to hit by the end of the year. So again, to get that would be awesome, it would be such a good achievement. I'll be really happy with myself. I think it's realistic. I mean, I've hit 245 kilograms, 540 pounds, so we're only talking about an 11 pound increase, and I'm feeling pretty confident. I mean, I've just gone back to conventional. It's uncomfortable in my back, but I feel like I've got a lot of potential there in terms of my strength. So fingers crossed I can get that. I mean, depending on how that one feels, I may go for it on my second attempt. So if that feels really good, I may just go straight up for it. The kind of issue I'm having is that obviously I really want to PR with this comp. I want to get a PR in all 3 lifts, but at the same time, if I go for a PR and I miss it, I don't want to come out with a rubbish total. So obviously I've got to find that kind of happy medium. Maybe that I just go for kind of small increments of my PRs. It may be if I'm feeling really good that I just go all out there and try and hit some big ones, but obviously we shall see on the day. And so, if I hit my target weight for my 3 lifts, that would give me a total of 630 kilograms, 1,389 pounds, which I will obviously be very happy with. Now, obviously I haven't got any meet PRs technically, so whatever I do is going to be a meet PR, but obviously I have a gym total, I have PRs for the 3 lifts, and I would like to take all 3 of those apart. My current PR total is 615 kilograms, so yeah, that will be a nice solid 11 pounds on each of my PRs, which for my OCD will be in like nice and comforting, nice round numbers. Now finally, before I go, while I've got the whiteboard, I thought I'd take this opportunity to just kind of update you on a few more PRs which I'm hoping to hit on the day. Okay, the first one, yellow, and I'm looking to hit that big time. Closely followed by badger, which as we all know, I would like to be modest. and finishing up with Stephen, with which I'd like to hit 73%. And that concludes my video. So, with the exception of that weird crap I just did, I hope you found that informative. I hope you're excited for my comp. I am ridiculously excited. If I hit those targets, I'll be so pleased. So let's see what happens. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you have any last minute meet prep, put it in the comment section. That'd be much appreciated. And I will see you tomorrow.